Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we have got Detective Williams video, and this is when female cops realize they obliterated their career. And we're gonna get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, hit subscribe button, comment thing down below, let's go.
Jackson, what are you doing? Whoa.
Yeah, I get very horny very easy.
Usually, when you think of a cop destroying his career, a female officer is not what comes to mind first. But don't be tricked. They also can make big mistakes that would definitely surprise anyone. Here are 11 of the most unbelievable moments when female cops realize they destroyed their careers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so really.
23.
Michael Jordan? Hi. So I got too fast for, let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Starting with Officer Courtney Brown and Officer Christy Wilson, who on April 7th, 2018, pulled over Sarah Webb for allegedly speeding in her black Mercury Sable on her way to work in Roswell, Georgia. As soon as Sarah came to a stop, Officer Brown wasted no time confronting her.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Off to Brown Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late for work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92? No, ma'am. You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Why is she so confrontational? Why does this officer get treated? Like, she was just like, I'm sorry, I'm late for work. She was like, so that gives you the right to, like, she's very confrontational here.
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please. The ground's wet, it's been raining, you're going over 80 miles an hour
so
on
sorry.
this type of a road.
This woman's not had a bad. This woman's having a bad day. I really assume these officers are just having a bad day because this is. She's starting us off wanting a confrontation.
That's reckless driving, ma'am.
This is LexisNexis. I'm trying to look it up. I don't have it printed off.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right with you.
Shockingly, Officer Brown admits to not having any speed detecting device that would tell her if Sarah was actually speeding, leading her to consult fellow Officer Wilson on what she should do.
Make me skid around.
I'm gonna take her probably for reckless.
Okay.
She flew past me going probably 80, 85 on 92 in the wet road. She said she's running late for work. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. What do you think? I mean, I don't have any speed detection, so...
No, but you can use the fact that you were going whatever speed and she went past you.
Mm-hmm.
It's on camera, so you're going to have a back speed. You're going to have the fact that you went 90 to catch up to her. You're going to have too fast for conditions. And
Yeah, I mean, that's unacceptable. I told her, I said, you know the roads are wet, correct? You're running late for work and you're going above 80
right.
to get to work. I said, call. So do not do that and put people's lives in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So, my CAD just froze on me, so I'm restarting it right now. What do you think? Or just tickets?
Later, she discovered that she could not perform a check of the license. However, as the officers discussed what Sarah's punishment would be, they decided to do something you would never expect.
Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
Wait a minute, they decided her fate on a flip of a coin. Could you imagine if other officers... Could you imagine this is how officers decided if you got arrested for, like, any crime? Just flip a coin. You either get a ticket or you get arrested for... There was... That's fucking insanity. That is insane. I'd lose my mind if I figured out that's how officers decide to ticket or arrest me.
Yeah, so really.
23.
Michael Jordan? Hi. So I got too fast for, let me write this down.
Off camera, Officer Wilson shockingly uses a coin toss app, designating A for heads and R for tails. But despite the app landing on tails, suggesting Sarah's release, Wilson, perhaps forgetting or not caring, calls for her arrest using the code 23.
Do me a favor, step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down.
Why am I
Put your
doing
phone
this?
down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around.
Yeah, these officers seem desperate for an arrest. Is the vibe I got. She really, like, they were like, from the moment it seemed like they saw her car, they wanted to arrest her.
Hands behind your back. Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast for conditions. You put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay?
I thought, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Literally correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't fucking know the law. I am very ignorant to the law. Your comments make it very clear of that. I always thought the law was you had to be going over 100 on a certain type of roadway to get arrested. For speeding, if you're not driving, like, between lanes and shit, I just thought that was the way it worked. I could be totally fucking wrong. I don't fucking know anything. I ain't a fucking cop. I don't know the law. I don't pretend to. I go by what I figured out by watching these videos. That doesn't mean I'm right. I'm just saying I don't know.
Where does he live? Okay, have a good day, sir.
There's no reason that I should be doing anything.
Okay.
Later, Sarah was charged with going too fast for conditions and reckless driving, but the charges against her were later dropped.
Of course
and
they were.
as you would expect, the officers were put on administrative leave for their unprofessional behavior and were eventually fired after an internal investigation was done. But if
Damn! Good! Officers getting put in their place, they were just like, they were sitting there like, cause she was like, yeah, they just, I was driving a little bit fast, I was going late for work, and they just immediately arrested. They'd probably be like, huh. Alright, well, I guess we'll look into it, probably not thinking anything. Then they watched it like, we're gonna flip a coin to the side, and they were just like, hold the fuck on here. Cop can't be flipping a coin to the side of fate of fucking... It's how this works.
If you think this is the height of misconduct,
Oh, no.
then you are in for a shock when you hear the incredible story of Charlene Diane.
No,
I've heard, we did this when we did a whole this video, the video on this woman got way more views than this should have. I'll admit, this got way a lot of views. So bizarre how many views this video got.
was like soaking through my clothes.
This is 33-year-old Charlene Diane O'Banion, who on December 17, 2021, was accused of having a relationship with 28-year-old Jacob Parker while he was in custody. It didn't take long before the Conroe Montgomery County Jail Facility authorities were notified about this, leading to an investigation in which Charlene was interrogated. What follows next is one of the most incredible cases I've ever witnessed.
We were notified of a possible improper relationship between you and Jacob Parker. So we're here for that. I just kind of wanted to talk to you about it and get your side of that story.
I don't know anything about it. I mean...
Yeah, the video on this specific got like almost 1,000 views. Insane. Luckily, it's not my most viewed. But it's still insane.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
He's in pod 6.
Okay.
I mean, he's just a trustee that we have, around, and...
Okay. Have you talked to him on any jail phone calls or anything like that?
No.
Not at all? Okay. Is that cell phone number you gave me, is that a cell phone or a house number?
It's a cell.
Okay. Do you have any other cell phone numbers by chance? Think that, like, this allegation will come from if there's nothing to it?
Well, I had a feeling this was coming. So there was an inmate named Coker, Justin Coker.
Okay.
And he got out of here for I don't know what period of time, and he tried to contact me on Facebook, and he sent me a message, and I blocked him on Facebook. And I guess one time Parker was going back to Equat to use the bathroom, and he was talking like at the window with me, like at Equat, because I was in Equat. He was talking through the window, and I guess Coker like didn't like that, which I had no contact with him or anything. And I don't know why, like he went up to, I don't know what was said between them, but he went up to.
Okay. This always makes me laugh, because this girl is so full of shit. And it's not even funny how much full of shit she is. Like, she's straight lying. She lies amazingly. It's amazing how much she will lie. And then how much she just changes. On the fucking fly, she changes her shit. But she's a great fucking liar.
To Parker and said something, and then Parker ended up went back to the laundry, and Parker had told me that he had gone up to him and was like, "Don't talk to her," or something crazy like that.
So I'm just not trying to be rude here. I'm just, why would you expect this conversation to come up from that? Like now, if that happened a few months ago, I'm just trying to get where you're getting at there. You said you were kind of expecting something like this.
I don't know why, like, this, I'm wondering if, like, Coker maybe said something, like, to get him in trouble or me in trouble. Like, I don't know if that's the only thing I can think that's, like, related that has anything to do with Parker.
So, I was kind of told of this about, what do you think, Chris, about 45 minutes ago? So I don't know exactly how it started, like who it started from. But I was told that it was brought to somebody's attention, and then we looked at jail calls. And there's jail calls between you and Parker. And all that stuff's recorded. So I don't think you're being completely truthful. Well, I kind of know that you're not.
At first, Charlene denied having any contact with Parker and refused to come clean about the accusation. But as the detectives pressed on, Charlene began to tell a different story.
I guess a few years ago, we talked, and then I ended up here, and then he ended up here. I didn't know he was here. I didn't, like, it wasn't anything like that. And
Okay. So when you say y'all talked, like kind of dated a little bit before you started?
No, like he was never like my boyfriend. I just knew him from like.
Okay. So y'all kind of talking in a sexual nature?
No.
Now that he's here?
Oh no. Now that he's here, no.
Okay.
I mean, it's never been like phone sex or anything like that. Like that's not. But like we all joke around, like we all make like, you know, like that's what she said type things, but it's never like.
So what about some of these phone conversations?
No, not here or the phone.
I just mean conversations y'all are having on the phone.
No.
Since he's been in here.
Like sexual?
Well, I'm not saying having phone sex, talking about sexual acts. From what I'm listening to on the calls, I take it as that you've given him oral sex at some point, is what I gather from these calls.
Okay, I want to make a statement. It's a pretty easy statement to make. Might get me some trouble. I don't care. Female guards probably should be working Ben's department in a men's gym. Maybe it's just a me thought. Probably is. It's fine. I know we're all about equality and all that. I'm all for it. But I think there's just situations that can make females working in male only prisons a problem. This is an example of what can happen. It's probably not the best choice. That's all I'm saying.
No, that was like in the world, but we never dated. We just.
Okay. But you've had physical relationship with him when y'all were both out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was before.
Okay.
But it was. We never like had sex or anything. It was just kind of like that.
You gave him oral sex?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was before like I knew he would end up here or that I would end up here or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What and I know I'm sorry to get in your business, but
No.
the allegation's been made, so I want to have as much detail as I can.
Right.
To say either way.
Mm-hmm.
So when do you think that was about? I know it's going to be hard if it was a couple of years ago, but
Let me think. I want to say like in the past 3 years.
At this point, the detectives began to notice the holes in Charlene's story and soon took another approach to getting her to tell the truth.
what kind of conversations have you had with him since you've started working here and he's been in the jail?
Talking about what would happen after he got out.
Okay. And then the jail call recordings, have you been talking to him like while you're at home? Like he calls you from the jail while you're at home, or? Okay. And how many calls do you think y'all have had together?
No. Several. I mean, I can't count them.
Okay. So y'all talk pretty regularly?
You had it from back then.
Back then. So you remember?
And I've had the same number for since I was 15.
So one of the things we're going to be doing is like looking at cameras and stuff too. Has there been any times where y'all were alone? Or you go out of camera view or anything like that? Anything that's going to look suspicious that way?
I don't think so. No. I mean, when he worked B quad. No, even then. No.
Okay.
I mean, when I've entered the pod, I've always stayed like at the desk, you know?
Have you escorted him anywhere or anything like that?
Fair. So he got your phone number from three and a half years ago?
Yes.
And he remembered it over three and a half years?
Yeah. I mean, he's really close to his mom, so he probably just got it from his mom, and then he
Look, even if he liked you a lot, here's the thing, there's people I've liked for years. I don't remember someone's phone number that, like, I stopped talking to, like, a few months ago. I ain't gonna remember a number for 3.5 years. I'm pretty damn sure his mom ain't gonna remember a phone number for 3.5 years ago. Ain't no damn way that's gonna work.
told me to upload a sideline number, and then I uploaded a sideline number.
How did he get the sideline number? Did you give it to him, or did he, like, how did you come up with that number?
On the app, you just select the number, and then, yeah, I gave it to him.
Charlene eventually confessed to talking to Parker while in jail, but denied having had any physical contact with him. However, what she didn't know was that the detectives had discovered a recording of one of their conversations that would eventually expose her.
Well, I don't know why she'd be surprised. They literally told her, they're like, look, the phone calls are recorded. They literally told her the phone calls were recorded. Why is she shocked? And they have audio recordings of the phone calls. They told her it was recorded.
Hey, baby.
Go back.
Baby, guess what?
What, babe?
I just won the blackjack game.
Yay.
I just won $30.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
What?
I really wasn't. I really wasn't like tripping about not making a store this week because I've won the last 3 games in a row.
These two are very bizarre. There's so much awkward silence on a phone call with it. Like, he says something, then there's awkward silence, then she responds, then there's awkward silence, then he responds. Why is there always awkward silence?
You're crazy, baby.
Crazy about you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
I mean, you're stuck with me regardless, but
Oh,
I want
okay.
you to, like, just... I just want you to look at me sometimes and be like, Damn, my woman's fine.
Fine as wine. Super fine. Super.
You could. So I'm gonna be honest, right? If I was the guys in here, I'd be very uncomfortable with this conversation. I'd be very uncomfortable listening to this phone call. It'd be very awkward for me. I know it's not me, but I don't want to hear someone having a random, weird conversation like this. But then again, she's probably uncomfortable as all fuck, cause she's being exposed right in front of her.
Super, super. Oh, God. You are fine, baby.
Hmm?
You are fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And you got a live ass fucking head game. Oh my God.
I remember this. I don't know how far this goes before it ends. Okay, this goes a bit because this conversation. I stopped the conversation in the actual video because this went way more detail than I needed it to. I maybe should have known, but I don't know how far I was gonna go here.
It wasn't my best moment. I was just trying to get it done.
But even after reviewing the recording, Charlene still surprisingly refused to cooperate with the detectives.
You can't see how that sounds from like my point of view. Like a more recent thing than 3 years ago.
No.
No?
No.
This woman's stupid. This woman is definitely. There's a reason why this woman probably got fired after this. Why the fuck would you not? She fucking fucked up the job. Fucking stupid. Doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
I've given him a blowjob before, and that's what he was referring to.
And it was not in the jail?
No.
So do you think this dude's really gonna cover for you? Like if I bring him in here and we start playing this and all that, you really think this dude's...
Yeah. He's gonna tell you what I told you.
Okay, so walk me through how you...
To be honest with me, I kind of wish they did interview him. I would love to know what he would have said. Honestly, I would have loved to know what he would have said if they interviewed him.
Y'all got to talking when y'all see each other in the jail again or whatever. Like, how did it build to this, to where y'all are talking almost 400 times?
I'd see them, and I mean, of course, I recognized him, and he recognized me, but it was just, it wasn't nothing like, I mean, my thoughts weren't like I was gonna pursue anything, you know. I can't speak for like his thoughts at the time, but it wasn't anything like that. And you know, he was respectful. He never, you know, did anything to like signal or anything. I guess I had gotten a message from his mom saying that I guess like Jake had talked to her, and he mentioned that I was, you know, here, and he just told her to tell me like that he loved me or he missed me or he saw me. I don't remember, like something like that.
So there's obviously 400 jail calls, and I'm gonna have to go through all of those. Is there anything that's gonna pop up that's not jiving with what you're telling me today?
Where I guess we've been talking, and it's been what it's been.
So I just say that.
Like what? Well, like what do you mean? Like am I? Like obviously there's something going on between us. Like do you mean, like what am I? what do I need to tell you? Like, there's something going on between us.
I
What
need
are you
to
gonna
know
hear?
if y'all had sexual contact inside of this jail.
No.
Is what I'm trying to find out.
No.
It is quite disappointing that Charlene thought she could lie her way out of the situation. Unfortunately for her, the detectives got tired of her stories and soon challenged her to tell the truth.
So, I've noticed one thing, and I want you to understand this about both of us. Both of us are veteran homicide detectives, okay? I've been doing this a while. All right? You seem to have blanks in your memory when we get to certain details, but you remember being groped in the blowjob from 3 years ago. I find that hard to believe, okay? This is your one chance to be honest with us.
Yes.
Once we get up and walk out and we're done, we're done.
Yeah.
And honesty is the only thing that's going to help you with us.
Mm-hmm.
So my advice to you right now is to be honest with us. Have y'all had any inappropriate contact, whether it's groping, blowjobs, vaginal, anal sex, anything, hand jobs? Yes, I am being vulgar to get a point across.
Yeah, no, it's not. None of that.
Then what is it?
I might have given him a blowjob in that part.
In the back part of the decoy? How long ago was that?
She caved pretty quickly. She came to realize, like, okay, they're on my shit.
A few months ago.
A few months ago? How long have you worked here?
Since April.
Since April this year?
Mm-hmm.
Was he already here?
He was right here.
Okay. Do you know how long he's been here? Don't know.
Charlene eventually confessed to having had oral sex with Parker in an area that was out of sight in the jail and was later charged with improper sexual activity with a person in custody and sentenced to 100 days in jail while also being fired. But cops being
Oh, I forgot she got arrested, actually charged. I actually even forgot that part.
completely stupid and ridiculous doesn't end there, as you'll soon see in this next case.
Would you object to doing any standardized field sobriety tests?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
You know that'd be a refusal, right?
Yes.
This is 29-year-old Amanda Myers, who on February 5th, 2020, was pulled over after backing into another vehicle outside of a bar on Ridge Street. The Parma police later responded to a report about a fender bender in the parking lot behind the bar, and that's when they encountered an intoxicated Amanda.
I'm a cop too, but I work side job and I work at the bar. Okay. And I'm getting ready to leave, and this guy's like pulls in while I'm about to back out, and his front passenger light gets shattered because he pulls into me as I'm backing out, and he's gonna be like, oh well, she backed into me. Well, no, he pulled in, and I'm not trying to have my insurance because I know how that goes. Like if you're in reverse, you know.
You have to give your insurance. It's literally part of the thing when you get into an accident. You have to give your insurance. That's the main thing. So yeah.
Yeah, so he's in the bar right now. No, he's right here. Okay. He's this black guy right here. Okay. So you were backing up and he was pulling in. Well, no, I was about to back out and he pulls into the driveway. So there's like no damage or anything, I don't think. I don't know if it was like this or if he was just trying to save life. It probably just happened. There wouldn't still be. There wouldn't still be debris, but. Alright, so he was. I'm back down. I don't know if he pulled in. Like he tried to be like, oh, you're backing into me, and like there's nobody there. Is this are you the owner? Oh, my boyfriend.
As one of the officers confronts Amanda, she immediately mentions that she was also a cop and claims that she was the one who was hit, hoping that the officer would pick her side. However, further investigation...
I don't know if that's what she thought, but she did make that point to try to make it so she would think, which most accident people do. You'll not find many drunk people who get into accidents who just straight up say I crashed into a car. Most won't because they try to protect themselves, which is probably what she did. don't know that she thought the officer would pick her side. Probably she hoped that because there was no damage on her car, and I thought they gained damage on his. She probably just thought they wouldn't be able to come to a conclusion. Because her story is different than his.
Proved otherwise.
Okay, so she was backing up as you were still parking right here.
No, right.
Okay,
right.
So she was coming out of a spot too.
No, I think she wasn't up there because there was a red pickup truck up there. I think she was over here on the side because all this was full at the time. But when she came out, well, I won't say that she was talking to some guy in his car. Then after she got out of the car, so and then when she got out, she said, "Well, I'm not done. Yeah, so I'm going to look." So she said, "I just need $50." I'm like, "No." I said, "The light costs more than $50." And then from that, then she, started getting saying little things. I'm like, "Hold on. We ain't even about to go there."
Yeah.
I said, I tell you what. Why don't we just exchange numbers? Then she was talking with the guy. She was talking to him. And I can't actually say what they were saying. But, I can tell she had a couple of drinks because she was trying to get me sassy. And she said, "You was coming in." I said, hold on. I was coming in. I said, "I'm going to come in. Don't try to switch this up like I was just coming in." Listen, I'm gosh.
Not only did Amanda lie about the whole situation, but she even tried to bribe Stanley, and when she became uncooperative, he decided it was a good idea to call the police. Amanda was then questioned about this new information.
So, okay, in defense, right? I'm not saying, obviously she's probably in the wrong, and most people expect that. Just because he gave a different account of what happened doesn't mean hers is a lie. Literally, both sides will lie about what happened. Each side will make the other look more like the problem. I don't know why you can't just say because he said a different side and mean, oh, well, she's clearly lying, she's the problem. Both sides will lie. It's figuring out the middle part, figuring out who for sure is saying the right side. Just because he said one story doesn't mean hers is wrong, but just because she said one story doesn't mean he's wrong.
But it didn't seem like she was ready to cooperate with the officers.
You're saying he was...
It'd be better if you have witnesses. If you have multiple other people be like, yeah, she was just backing up she backed right up, or she crashed right into him. Yeah, it was all her fault. Then there you go, that's all you need. Then you got something. If it's just the guy who got hit, ain't gonna get far with that.
He's backing out.
Well, that's what he says, and he was
Okay, can you just step back a little bit, please?
He pulls in, and I'm like, I was backing up. He's like, no, you hit my car. And I'm like, you pulled in while I'm backing up.
Okay, did you offer to give him money just to get him to be quiet about all this? No. Because that's what he's also claiming.
No.
It is evident that Amanda thought she could lie her way out of the situation. However, that was when the officers noticed Amanda's slurred speech and asked if she would perform field tests.
How much did you drink today?
Not a lot.
What's not a lot?
I'm gonna say maybe 2 or 3 drinks. That was all before 4:30.
What though?
2 or 3 shots before 4:30. Vodka?
Okay.
That was all before 4:30, and it's 7 now.
Okay. Would you object to doing any standardized field sobriety tests?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
You know that'd be a refusal, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you know the penalties that go with that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why would you want to refuse?
Because I'm an officer and I know how this works.
No, you don't, clearly. Because literally, if you refuse to take a field sobriety test, I'm pretty sure you go to jail, so they do a field thing in the jail. Yet your stupid ass, I don't know how this works, that's why I'm gonna say no. I don't think you do know how this works.
Okay. You do know the penalties that go with refusing, right?
Yes.
So if you do the tests, I could see if maybe that's not the case today.
Okay.
So that's also what I'm getting at. Okay?
Okay.
Would you want to take the test? Alright, step up. Sure.
It's very bizarre. I want to know why else. Let's put in theory. Like, let's pretend this is that she was sober. Let's just pretend. Let's play the game. Why would a sober person refuse to take a test? Like, for me, I would be like, just get the breath test. Because I fail at everything else. I will honestly fail at everything else. I'm going to tell you, you're going to think I'm drunk, even if I'm sober. The breathalyzer will be the only one that'll prove I'm not. But, I'll fail everything else. I'll still take them, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to think I'm drunk. I'm telling you, you're going to think I'm drunk.
Amanda's decision not to take the test only made it clear that she was drunk, and this led to her getting arrested. But even after placing her into the cruiser, Amanda refused to cooperate with the officer, and soon began to say things that would eventually get her into big trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna explain something to you one last time, okay? You know what comes with a refusal, correct?
I'm a cop. Yes, I know. It's an automatic 1-year suspension, and that's fine.
Okay, so
I'm not at fault here.
okay.
And if I can make
I don't know about the accident, but you know, you did slur a little bit of your words.
That's fine.
You're telling me you drank. You're coming out of a bar, right?
Okay, that's fine.
So,
and I'm working a side job, and we can refute that in court. That's fine.
okay.
All right.
I mean, does it have to go that far?
Does it have to go that far? I'm a cop too. I know how this shit works.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
You're a cop at Kelly's Island?
Yes, and
okay.
I still know how the process works.
Okay.
I was number 3 of Parma. I was almost in, so
oh, okay.
You don't have to tell me. And the owner of this bar is Walter O'Malley. His brother's a prosecutor. He knows the mayor. We're all cool.
She said the thing you don't say, which is, I know people, I'll be fine, it's all good. No matter what you do, I'll get out. That shit, don't do that.
Fine.
Oh, sounds good if you put it that way. She's in custody. Okay, just so you do understand, so we're on the same page, you are getting arrested for an OVI refusal at this time, okay?
Okay.
For some reason, Amanda felt incredibly entitled that she thought she could get away with being drunk when her cop buddies got there. But that wasn't the end of it, as Amanda only made matters worse for herself on their way to the station.
You guys could literally be cool about this and let me be. Okay. Dude, I hope karma fucking bites you in your ass. I hope. Are you new?
Nope. I'm the second year veteran.
Alright.
I like that. She's like, oh, you must be new. She probably thought, oh, you must be new. You must not know who I am. She just went, oh, you knew. He was like, nope. Nope, I've been doing this before. I've done this before.
Alright, well.
Fuck.
This is ridiculous. I can't even believe you do this to another cop then. What the hell is wrong with you? I didn't even do anything. Oh, okay. Because if you were under arrest for an OVI, you'd totally submit to doing tests. Thank you for making my...
He didn't respond, I'm going to assume, often. But I'm like, yes, I would. Yes, I would, because I don't want to go to jail.
My life more difficult.
That's yourself.
No, I didn't do it to myself.
I gave you a chance to do the test.
To do SFSTs?
Yes.
Because any fucking moron would do that? That's a fucking trap. Don't even tell me it's not. You're a cop and you know the fuck it is. We all know it is. That's more evidence that you're fucking drunk. Are you kidding me?
Okay, you said you'll have your day for it. That's what.
And I will. But to tow my car and to do this to me, you're an officer. What the fuck?
I always find this thing, find this funny that this guy is these people, these cops actually do this. They believe they should just be Fine. They should just be the least. Nothing should happen to them because of cops. I don't understand this thought process. The fucking entitlement you have to think this. I've been watching this show called Blue Bloods. And they have this guy in the main office thing. They have this guy whose entire thing is this mindset. That's his entire persona, is this mindset. He's just a guy who defends cops no matter what the fuck they do. Every situation, he will just defend. It's infuriating most of the time.
So are you.
Yes.
Just like I am.
Little do you know, the owner of the bar, his brother's a fucking prosecutor, and he's like best friends with the mayor. Good job. Doesn't mean anything, but good job.
Finally, she was charged
What the hell? He's like, what does? I'm pretty sure he said, what does that mean? She goes, it doesn't mean anything, but good job.
with operating a vehicle under the influence, refusal with a prior conviction, and reasonable control, which is similar to an OVI charge, and fired soon after. And if you thought Amanda was the only corrupt cop in this list, well, you're very wrong about that.
1009, 1010, 1008, 1009.
This is 26-year-old.
God, she can't even count. She can't even count, y'all. She said 1009, 1010, 1008. Oh no. She can't even count right on drunk. Oh God.
Pinellas deputy Shelby Caniglio, who on May 17, 2022, was on her way home when she was pulled over for speeding by Officer Kristen Higgins in Pinellas, Florida. And as you will soon see, it doesn't take very long to see Shelby's true face once she's confronted.
Is your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
And my driver's license is
Huh?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have your license, registration?
You literally, she's like, what she expect to happen? She expect the officer to be like, oh, I'm sorry, just walk away. What did you expect to happen here? What did you expect to happen? My only response when she would say that, she'd keep repeating, I'm a deputy. I'm like, what do you want me to do with that information here?
No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm a deputy, but...
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons?
Why do you keep repeating? Oh my God, we should do, I wish this one was in full. We should do a drinking game anytime she says she's a deputy. I guarantee you'd be drunk. I guarantee you, if you do a drinking game of how many times, someone can count this. I actually want someone to do this. Count how many times she says she's a deputy. We're at 3 so far. We're at 3 of her saying she's a deputy. Go from there. If you can, if someone actually listens to this. Sorry, I had to go grab something from a family who stopped by for a second. As I was saying, anyone who can. We're at 3 so far. I think 3 or 4. No, 3. 3 times she's mentioned she's the deputy. Count how many times she mentions it to someone, if you can. And let me know in the comments, because I guarantee she'll do it a bunch of times.
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but...
Do you have some kind of ID or anything on you?
My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have some kind of ID on you?
I was just driving that way. I dropped my friend off and then I went this way because I live right there.
I get that, but I pulled you over because you were flying past everybody and you were cutting.
No, I was just driving.
Okay, when
the
I was
regular
pulling behind
way.
you, at this point you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. I was just.
Do you have your
going...
registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so.
During the stop, Officer Kristen noticed Shelby showing signs of impairment with an odor of alcohol on her breath, slurred speech, and bloodshot eyes, which of course led her to call for backup.
Hi.
So sorry.
You're fine.
I put the wrong one.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight?
I have no idea. I'm trying to get home.
Oh, okay. Do you know why she pulled you over?
She said because I'm driving too fast.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a Pinellas County deputy, and I'm just trying to get to my house, which is right there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Pretty sure it's 6 so far. If you're not keeping track. That's about 6 times she has mentioned she's a deputy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start keeping track now. I'll see if anyone actually keeps track now. We're at 6 so far. I'll see if anyone else keeps track.
How long you been with Esso?
5 years.
Gotcha.
Is that a problem?
No, absolutely not.
Just trying to.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Whatever she wants to do.
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing right now, but I'm just gonna stand by with you until she figures out what she wants to do.
You want me to get out?
No, you're fine.
No, you're good.
I'm good?
Like, you don't have to step out right now.
Well, there's like 5 people now.
She said you were a deputy?
Yes.
Where at?
Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you're with us all night.
Yeah.
How long you been with us?
5 years. I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I'm
You're
just
good.
trying to. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever it
You're
is.
good. I'm just.
I live
God, this woman's a drunk.
at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out,
Where are you coming from?
not even long. You know Gandy Boulevard?
Mm-hmm.
I picked up someone, brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
Because I am just living my life.
It's insane to see a cop acting the way she does, thinking she can get away with crimes just because she's a cop. However, that was not going to be the case, as Officer Kristen soon asked her to perform a field sobriety test.
Now, I usually don't like field sobriety tests, but I like the eye one. But watching her not be able to count upwards from fucking 10 is hilarious, so I almost want to see how terrible, because I feel this is gonna fail miserably. Like, she's gonna miserably fail.
I want to give you every chance to say that you're fine. Okay. So can I check your eyes real quick?
This is what we're gonna do right now.
I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
No.
And you pulled me over for going 10 miles over the speed limit.
You were going more than 10 over the speed limit. And
Really?
it's not just speed, it's also high.
Also, the way she'd be like, it's not just 10 over, like, well, but 40 something and I'm in the 50, that's 10. I don't know how your math is, but that's 10. That's all I'm saying. I get why you pulled me off, I'm just saying, that's 10. That is clear 10, what, 16? I guess so. But that's not way over. It's not like an astonishment over. But she said 56 and a 40. That is 16 over. So it's not exactly way more than 10.
How you were driving.
No.
Look,
10 miles over the speed limit.
I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, unfortunately, we're past that point. You understand my position? All right. I want to give you every opportunity for you to show me that you're okay to drive. And I really hope that that's the results we get, okay? But at this point, I can't just look the other way.
What signs of impairment was I showing?
You've got bloodshot, watery eyes, you have slurred speech.
Nope. I want to know.
Okay.
So the girl answered the question like, She's like, hey, what sign of impairment is that? You got this thing. Nope, doesn't count. You don't count. You gave me actual answers. I want someone to tell me I have no shot. That is not the answer I want.
Pulling over. Pulling over, what was the signs of impairment?
I'm not gonna...
Because I do not have bloodshot watery eyes, because I have...
Bloodshot of lottery eyes. Look, there are times where the writing on this thing is hilarious, is way worse than whatever the person's saying. Because the thing this thing hears is incredible.
I have contact lenses in my eyes.
Okay.
I have contact lenses
I'm not trying to argue with you, okay? I'm hoping that you can show me that you're okay to drive. Okay? But I have to go forward with this. I have to at least investigate.
No, I just want to know.
No.
That's too fast.
See, I fail at this, because I can't look without my head moving. It's just the way I am. I can't do. There's some people that just can't, okay?
Gotta keep following with your eyes. It's too far away.
Just follow it as far as you can go.
It's too far away. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh God! Oh, this is bad. Can I ask a question? What are we censoring here? Why is this like foggily censored? It's grass, a sidewalk, and legs. There's nothing really to censor here. What are we censoring? What are we doing?
Small heel-to-toe steps. 1, 2.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, you're bad. Woman, you are bad.
Number 10 steps.
Women, woman, you need to. Oh my God, this is.
6, 7, 8, 1001, 1002.
Look down at your feet.
1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1008, 1000.
That's all I need to hear. Once I heard that, I'd be like, hey, you're done. She went to 1010 and started going backwards. She didn't know what she was doing. What? 1008? How do we use that? 1008, 1009, 1010, and she went to 1008 again.
9, 1010, 1011, 1012.
Hands on your sides.
1000. Huh?
Keep down your hands next to you.
Oh, now I forgot which
And now
one.
you may stop.
Oh.
Welcome to the field of run.
As we all saw, Shelby performed terribly.
Yeah, she was fucking horrible. That was terrible. I've seen arrests for way better things. That is a guaranteed arrest.
On her tests. And if this wasn't enough already, despite all the evidence that Shelby was drunk, she kept saying she wasn't, leading officers to finally do what they should have done in the beginning.
Here's the thing.
I mean, yes, they should have, but obviously they can't. They can't just walk up to her and arrest her at the beginning of a traffic stop. That isn't how it works. But they definitely needed to arrest her because she is drunk.
We both know you've been drinking. Okay. By telling us complete lies, like, I know that you're not being honest, okay? So, I know you had something. Do you remember where you had drinks? How much did you have?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so why do you smell like alcohol?
I do not smell like alcohol. I smell like pigment.
That's not pigment. That's very strong alcohol. And I mean, you're a deputy, you know about HGN, okay? That's caused by alcohol. So, how much did you have to drink? Nothing. You don't want to be honest with me?
She's doing the worst version of trying to act intimidating I've ever seen, because that's what she's doing. That look and this posture is trying to look and act intimidating towards the other female officer. The problem is it's failing miserably.
Shelby was subsequently put into the police cruiser and taken to jail, where she submitted to 2 breathalyzer tests that indicated she had a blood alcohol.
Okay, so the only answer is 6. So I don't think she did it again after the rest of the footage. I bet if this was longer, if we had the whole full interaction, I bet she says a shitload more.
Alcohol level of 2.06 and 2.19.
Which one was first? I'm gonna guess 2.19 was first. Because if she grew 2.606 on the first one and 2.19 in the second one, I am confused. How did she get more drunk as time went on?
Nearly 3 times the legal limit of 0.08.
Oh, yeah.
She was later charged with 1 count of driving under the influence and fired after this incident happened. However,
how do female cops get more fired for for driving drunk than they do for like anything else?
female cops thinking they can abuse their power and get away with it doesn't end here.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way.
This is Federal Way police officer Brianna Strauss, who in July 2022 posted a clip of herself in uniform on TikTok, telling viewers what to do if they spot an officer following close behind. What you are about to see will leave you wondering how people like this get to work as police officers.
To everyone out there, I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way.
Later, Brianna goes on to say she can drive at 90 miles an hour, but surprisingly, that's not all she has to say.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way.
When published, the video sparked outrage on social media, with some interpreting it as suggesting police are above the law, while others were worried about the idea that police could make up reasons to stop people.
If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get the out of the way.
Following the video, the Federal Way Police Department launched an investigation and found that Brianna violated the police department's personal and social media protocols. She later received a 10-hour unpaid suspension for posting the video, which was equal to 1 shift. Since the charges weren't heavy, we can hope she learns from this and becomes a better example of a person, but
I'll say this wasn't going to go far because she didn't actually do anything. She just posted and said stupid shit, which you can't be fired from your job for saying stupid shit, especially officers. Officers aren't going to be fired for saying stupid shit because almost every officer says stupid shit. You don't know how many times I've heard actual officers say stupid shit while nearby. It's how they work. They all say stupid shit.
that is not all there is to cops who felt entitled, as is the incredible case of Elena Chiachi.
Do you need 5 officers or you're f***ing retarded?
Well, I have a female
you
here.
What the f*** I said. I want a supervisor right now.
Okay,
for
I am
city.
the supervisor.
Shut the f*** up.
On May 9th, 2021, Elena Chiachi was driving on Hamilton Road when she veered into a yard and crashed into an RV and a tree. Soon after, the Medina town...
How did she go off? How? You're driving on a street, how did you go off the road, crash into a yard and an RV? And a tree? How?
Township police responded to a call about her suspicious behavior, and upon arrival, an officer questioned her about the incident.
I'm telling you, I was stuck and I was trying to go home. I was stuck in their yard. I got stuck in the grass and I couldn't get out.
How'd you
get?
I was stuck in the grass and I could not get out.
I understand that.
You're not
Stop repeating.
understanding. I was stuck.
No, see, when Mom was like, no, I understand you were in the grass, in the yard. She's like, yeah, I'm like, how'd you get in the yard in the fucking first place is my question. How did you get in the yard? She's like, I was stuck. I'm like, no, how did you get stuck? You don't just become stuck in the middle of it. You're not just driving on a roadway and then stuck in someone's yard. You didn't teleport there. What?
You're not understanding me. Why were you in their yard?
Why are you screaming at me?
Because you're not even understanding.
You're screaming at me. I was stuck and I could not get out.
Okay.
I was stuck in the grass.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question
get out.
again. Why did you pull in their driveway?
I was stuck.
God, you went off the street and you just got stuck?
Listen, if you want to scream at me all you want.
I already got tired of this woman in about 2.5 seconds. It literally took me about a minute probably for me to get sick of this woman. There's no way she's a cop. She's not a cop. There's no way she's a cop. Because she's stupid. There's no way she's... No, see, listen, I have to... There is no way she's not a cop. I don't believe she's a cop. I'm not going to convince myself she's a cop because she's too stupid to be a cop. This is not even like drug stupid. This is like this is stupid mixed with drug stupid, which equals the ultimate stupid.
You want to go ahead and you want to do whatever you need to do and...
You want to go to jail?
For
DUI?
what?
DUI?
For what?
Let's go. Let's do some tests. Come on out here.
That's fine. For what? For what? For what?
You have any problems with your eyes?
No, for what?
Just perform them.
Do what you need to do. I'm not moving, so go right ahead.
So you're refusing all tests?
I'm not refusing. Do what you need to do.
Well, I can't do them unless you cooperate.
Do what you need to do.
Come on over here then.
Do what you need to do.
Okay.
I'm not refusing.
You are refusing.
No, I'm not. I'm saying...
You're actually What?
Do what you need to do.
You're actually refusing.
I'm not refusing. Do what you need to do.
Come on over here.
I'm not moving from where I need to be, so if you need to do...
This woman is actually fucking stupid. Please arrest this woman. Please arrest this woman. I want to smack her. I want to smack. And I know that's a bad thing to say, but god damn, this woman's stupid. This woman's driving me insane. This woman is driving me insane on how dumb she is. I apologize for saying that. I shouldn't have said I wanted to smack, but god damn. Can a female officer come and smack her? Can that help? Sounds like some sense in there.
What you need to do, I'm right here. Do what you need to do.
Okay. So you're refusing all tests?
I'm not moving. Do what you need to do from where I'm at.
Why is there no lights?
For what? What's your reason?
Why is there no lights? Can we have? Is there any lights?
You reek of alcohol. Do what I need to do.
What do you need to do?
When the officer realized that Elena wasn't going to comply, he immediately put her in handcuffs. However, that was when Elena thought it was okay to be entitled.
Excuse me, what the f is that? So you think that you could just manhandle me? That's fine, because guess what? I have rights too, and I'm a police officer, so good luck.
No, you're not. Yo, you're not. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't want to believe you're an officer because you probably couldn't even read the law book that they give. They had to give you picture books to understand the law. There's no way this woman is there's no way. I don't believe you. I don't believe her when she says she's an officer. There's no way.
You're a police officer?
Yep, good luck with that.
Where at?
Good luck with that.
Where at?
Good luck with that.
Oh my gosh. It wouldn't be the first time.
Good luck with that.
You have a weapon on you? Do you have a weapon on you?
Did you check me before you got in here?
Do you have a weapon on you?
Did
No,
you
I'm
check
calling
me?
for a female.
Did you check me before I got in here? Good luck with that.
15, 16, 15.
Oh, now you want to check me before
I'm
I
going to
got
have
in
a female
back to your
check you because that would be appropriate.
Good luck with that.
Are you threatening me?
Good luck with that.
Can you see if the post has a female? For a pat down?
Oh, one side on the back. You should have probably checked me before I got into your car. Real smart.
Okay. Where do you work?
Good job.
Where do you work?
Good job.
Where do you work?
None of your business.
Where?
Leave me the fuck alone. Quit antagonizing me and shut the fucking door right now. You think it's cute that you're talking to me and looking at me like I'm a fucking faggot? Shut the fucking door right now. Shut the fucking door right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut it. Because when they come up to this fucking door and you're talking to me like I'm a faggot.
I hate this woman. I hate everything about this woman. I hate every fiber of this woman. I don't like anything about this woman. She's not even good looking either. Like, I hate everything about this woman.
We'll see who the fucking loser is. Shut the door right now. I don't feel comfortable talking to you.
1516 PD.
Good night. Shut the door. You're talking to me like I'm a faggot. You're talking
Can I get
to
the
me
next
like
available
I'm a faggot.
31?
To think that a police officer will be guilty of a DUI is already disappointing, but acting entitled because she was a police officer is just stupid. Unfortunately, Elaine—
I'm telling you, she's stupid. She's the stupidest officer she'll ever meet. I might be proven wrong because there's still more to go, but God, this woman is stupid. God, this woman is stupid. I'm sorry, but she's too stupid to be an officer. I need evidence that she's an officer, because right now I don't believe her. I don't believe it.
Elena remained persistently uncooperative and belligerent even after other officers arrived on the scene.
Do you need 5 officers or you're f***ing retarded?
Well, I have a female
You heard
here.
What the f*** I said. I want a supervisor right now.
Okay,
for
I am the
city.
supervisor.
Shut the f*** up for the Cleveland. Get the. You heard
I am the
what I
supervisor.
said. For the Cleveland.
Okay, I am the
Yeah.
supervisor. I am
For
on
the
this
city
ship.
of Cleveland. Shut the
You
f*** up.
supervisor for the
You
city of
want to sit
Cleveland.
there and laugh for what the f*** I said over there? You thought it was a f***ing
I don't know
joke?
what you're talking about. Get out.
You thought what the
We're
f***
done.
I said was a joke?
This officer's going to
Pull
pat you
me
down.
out then. Pull me out. Go on.
Okay,
pull
you
me
indicated
out.
to me that you might have a weapon on you because you're a Cleveland
Oh,
police
I
officer.
said that. Go on,
you said
pull me
You
out.
said I should have patted you down.
Hey, go ahead.
Well, we're going to have you get out.
You got every fucking
We're going to ask you nicely.
Hey.
I'm going to step back and she
For
can
the
do it.
city of Cleveland?
Mhm.
For when I say I don't have a fucking weapon?
You want a supervisor?
Go ahead,
You want a
boy.
supervisor from the city of
It's all
Cleveland?
right, go ahead.
You really want that?
I'm going to call one
I
right
don't
now.
give a f***. I don't have a
15,
weapon.
16
You want to
PD.
pull me out? We can do whatever you got to do. Do what you got to do, baby boy. Because I got to fucking... Hey.
This female police officer
Do
would
it.
like me
I
to
don't give
request
a-
a supervisor
You
from
want
the
to
Cleveland
pull me
Police
out?
Department.
I don't give a... Why am I under arrest?
What precinct?
Why am I under arrest?
She's not the one that arrested you. It doesn't matter.
Why am I under arrest? You don't know, baby girl? You want me to tell you?
Driving under the influence.
Tell me.
For what?
What are
Baby
you gonna tell
girl,
me?
why am I under arrest?
Baby girl, what are you gonna tell me?
For what? Because you don't know. Because
Okay.
you're fucking, well, you're brand new. Why am I under arrest?
Come on, let's
I
jump out
need
of
to
this
tell
car.
you. Do it.
Go ahead, you can tell me
Do
whatever
it.
you want to tell me.
You fucking do. Violate my fucking rights.
I'm not.
Do it. Why am I under arrest?
Let's get out of the
For
car.
what?
so we
Why?
can
I'm
move on.
asking.
You know what? She might be able to answer the question if you stop fucking talking. Because anytime she tries to talk, you fucking cut her off and start talking. So shut the fuck up. She might be able to answer the fucking question. I'm fine.
Asking you, female officer, why am I under arrest?
Female harassment.
Well,
Let's get
before
out of
you
the
put
car.
your fucking dirty lesbian hands on me, why am I under arrest?
Let's get out of the car now.
Why am I under arrest?
Get out of the car.
For
Get out.
what?
And if you think this is as bad as it can get, you're in for another surprise, as Elena soon tried to lie her way out of the situation.
What do you mean trying to lie her way out of the situation? What the fuck else did she say?
And I've been asking for this fucking day one. One day, one of you guys did nothing but excuses me. You'll see when I get my supervisor, my lawyer. I want him now. I'm not asking again. I'm requesting it. Give me my supervisor now.
We attempted to call your supervisor
I
and they
want
didn't
him
answer.
now.
And they didn't answer.
Now.
Can't do anything about it.
Give up. I want him now. I'm not asking, I'm requesting it.
She does realize that's the same thing. Right? She does realize that's the same thing, right? Requesting and asking is pretty much the same thing, right? She is aware of this. Unless my English is wrong, I'm pretty sure requesting and asking is pretty much the same thing.
I want him now. I can't f***ing breathe. I've said that for the past 25, 45 minutes that I couldn't f***ing breathe back here, and you guys have some Nothing.
Elena was eventually transported to the station, where she was charged with criminal damage,
Good.
OVI,
Good.
failure to control,
Good.
and reckless operation. However, all these charges were dropped except for the OVI charge.
What?
Elena later pleaded no contest to drunken driving and was sentenced to 10 days in jail, 1 year on probation, and a 30-month driver's license suspension. She was also ordered to pay an $875 fine and $3,726 in restitution for the property damage she caused, but female officers getting
How? Fucking how did the others get... She drove onto someone's fucking yard, crashed into their RV and into... How did the property damage one get dropped? That's literally what?
owned for DUI doesn't end here. It gets even worse.
I haven't been drinking.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I would like to do a physical. I smell alcohol. Okay, you're telling me one thing, but I'm smelling something else.
But I haven't been drinking. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay. Well.
This is Lourdes Hernandez, who on September 19th, 2020, was pulled over for speeding by Officer Gustavo Avina in Las Cruces, New Mexico. However, Hernandez unfortunately made a big mistake parking her car in the traffic lane and was soon confronted by Officer Gustavo.
How you doing?
Good. I have my duty gun in my glove box.
You what?
In my glove box.
Okay. I'm also Avina State Police. Okay, I speed of 73. That's putting 55 here.
Sorry.
Okay, and AC license, insurance, and registration.
Do you want me to get, I'm telling you, I have my,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, my badge.
Duty for what? What do you do?
LTPD?
Okay. Okay, where you coming from?
From El Paso.
Paso.
Yes. With my boyfriend.
Were you going a little fast?
No, I was actually confused because I was like, I thought you were trying, I honestly thought you were running lights and sirens somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, let me keep going.
Yeah.
I'm on this lane, so my bad. Lourdes?
Lourdes, do me a favor. Go ahead and turn off your car next to your vehicle, please.
Exit my vehicle?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This is just a thought I just kind of want to put up. If his concern was that she parked her car in a traffic lane, should his goal not be to get her out of the traffic lane, not do a DUI field sobriety test in a traffic lane? This just seems like a bad idea.
You pull over in the middle of the road. You know that, right? This is actually a lane.
I honestly, like, sir, didn't have any idea that you were pulling over. I was just...
I know, but you normally pull over like on the shoulder.
I never get pulled over. Like, I don't... I know...
How long have you been a police officer?
Like a year. I know I should know better. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like look where you're stopped.
I know. I'm so sorry. Like...
Okay, go ahead and exit the vehicle, please.
Okay.
During the encounter, Hernandez quickly identifies herself as a Las Cruces Police Department officer, hoping that Officer Gustavo would acknowledge it and let her be on her way.
No, she mentioned that she was a officer. I'm pretty sure she said, "What do you do for?" He asked, "What you do for a living?" She said, "LCPD." I'm pretty sure she just answered a question. What are you talking about? Hold on, let me go back. I might be wrong here, okay? I might be wrong.
How you doing?
Good. I have my duty gun in my glove box.
You what?
In my glove box.
Okay. I'm also Avina State Police. Okay, I speed of 73. That's putting 55 here.
Sorry.
Okay, and AC license, insurance, and registration.
Do you want me to get, I'm telling you, I have my,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, my badge.
Duty for what? What do you do?
LTPD?
Okay, so she did bring it up technically, but not really also, like, same time?
Okay.
During the encounter, Hernandez quickly identifies herself as a Las Cruces Police Department officer, hoping that Officer Gustavo would acknowledge it and let her be on her way.
I also find it funny that people like the jump to like if someone just mentions they're an officer, it could for some reason that's immediately what everyone's thought process is. Back to Detective Williams or what their intention was. You don't fully know that, but I do find it funny that's always his go-to.
However, that would not be the case, as Officer Gustavo noticed that Hernandez was intoxicated and then told her to exit the vehicle.
All right, let me ask you a question, because you smell like alcohol. There's an odor of alcohol coming from you. Okay? I can smell it. That's why I pulled you out of the car.
Okay.
Okay? Even though you're chewing gum or whatever, there's alcohol. I can smell it. And your eyes are a little red too.
I'm tired. I'm just trying to go home.
I know, understand. It's 2 in the morning. But odor of alcohol and then blood watery eyes, those two kind of, I'm wondering. So, have you been drinking, yes or no?
No.
No? I would like to do a field sobriety test on you.
I haven't been drinking.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I would like to do a field sobriety. I smell alcohol. Okay, you're telling me one thing, but I'm smelling something else.
Okay, but I haven't been drinking. I'm telling you that right now. So.
Okay, well, okay, I don't believe you. I don't believe.
Damn, he got right to the boy. He's just like, I haven't been drinking. I'll tell you that. He goes, well, I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't.
But if that's your statement, that's fine. Like I said, I smell alcohol. You have bloodshot watery eyes. Okay? And just for my previous experience and now this year working, I had a lot of people smelling or with the odor of alcohol and chewing gum. I don't know why. Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know, but it happens a lot. It's pretty often. It happens pretty often too.
Yeah, so I guess the thought is usually in most cases, if you chew gum, correct me if I'm wrong, most people think if you chew gum, then the taste of the gum, because it's usually flavored, will overdo the smell of alcohol. It never works, really.
And they all say I haven't been drinking. That's another thing. Or I haven't had anything. So, I mean, you've been doing this for a year, but I've been doing this for about 13, 14 years.
Okay, so that guy knows what the hell he's pretty much just laying down. He's like, I've been doing this for 14 years. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay, so can I do field sobriety, yes or no?
No, I haven't been drinking.
Okay, I'm gonna place you under arrest. Put your hands right there. Okay, because you know that field sobriety are optional. Okay, I can't force you.
Supervisor, please.
Hernandez knew the kind of trouble she was in and, as such, refused to perform any test, leaving the officer no choice but to place her under arrest. However, it didn't seem like Hernandez would go down without a fight.
I can't force you.
Supervisor, please.
I will call my supervisor, but put your hands behind your back. Who are you gonna call?
My boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Well, you're gonna make phone calls later, but not right now. Why do you want me to call a supervisor or my supervisor? Because you haven't been drinking? So what is my supervisor gonna do? I can still smell the alcohol right here.
I like this officer. He's like, what, kid, you haven't been drinking? He's like, yeah. She's like, what the hell do you want him to do? What's he gonna do? He's gonna smell the alcohol that I'm smelling. What do you mean? What's he gonna do?
So what is my supervisor gonna do? Tell me, and I'll call him. Because he's asleep right now, but why do you want me to call him? What can he do for you?
Can you please call your supervisor?
What can he do for you?
Can you please call your supervisor? That's all I'm asking, sir.
Anything in your pocket that will hurt me or poke me?
No, sir.
Okay, come over here.
Thank you.
So he's gonna call me here in a minute. And where's your boyfriend? Where's your boyfriend?
He should be home.
Here in Las Cruces?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is he a police officer too? Is he a police officer?
I just prefer not to answer that. I know you're recording.
Yeah, everything's recorded.
I know.
Everything's recorded.
I don't want to put his business out there. I appreciate that.
Okay.
If you don't mind. I know you're doing it.
Well, I mean, the phone calls that you're gonna make, they're gonna be at the office, not right here.
Okay, there's no way I could call him.
Not right now. No. No.
After putting Hernandez in the police cruiser, Officer Gustavo found a badge and a gun inside her vehicle and was later joined by his supervisor, who then explained to Hernandez what would happen next.
I'm Sergeant Reyes with the State Police. How can I help you?
I was just asking her if there was any way that my car could not get towed.
Okay. Why? Why would you not want your car to be towed?
I was just not going through the process of having to pick it up, honestly, just as a...
I gotcha. Here's the thing, when a car, for our policy, when we come in contact with a car and the driver's jailed for any particular reason, the registered owner's not available, it has to be towed, because we are now responsible for that car.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and you're kind of still on the highway here, so, yeah. Is there anything else that?
No, I was just asking him if I could leave my Apple Watch in the car.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll put it on the inventory, so it's on there, but,
and if I could take my phone because it's in the car.
Sure, yeah, we'll get all your stuff. Anything you want to leave in the car or anything you want to leave out of the car, we'll definitely help you out on that. Okay?
Is there any way that I could call my boyfriend right now? Just to let him know to go get me?
Yeah, for sure. So what's going to end up happening is when this officer's done here, we're obviously going to go back to the station. He's going to have to do his paperwork, and you'll have plenty of opportunity to use a call, decide what you need to do. Okay? Where's your firearm?
It was in my glove box. It should be on the floor.
Okay, are your credentials in there as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who's your sergeant?
Garcia, I'm on graveyard. It's just I was explaining to him. I'm on light duty right now.
Sure.
Because I tore my meniscus.
Oh, okay.
In a fight, so.
Okay. Sergeant Garcia, I'm sorry, I don't know LCPD too well. Garcia.
Number 737.
What's his first name?
Feliciano Garcia.
Feliciano.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, cool. If you need anything else, I'll be right here. Let me, we have to secure obviously your department stuff. Okay.
While on the call, the sergeant encountered a man who came out of nowhere claiming to know Hernandez.
Pretty good.
It's just my camera. Or not my camera, sorry, my flashlight.
Okay.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, found boyfriend. Boyfriend's watching from the fucking shadows like a creepy little fucker. What the hell?
What's going on, dude?
Okay.
Sorry, man.
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
So I'm the sergeant with State Police. One of my officers, I guess, pulled her over, and she's a little bit intoxicated.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you with LCPD?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I just got here, so I'm trying to figure out the whole situation.
So she's like. She was my designated driver over here, so like I can vouch like she literally had nothing to drink.
Okay. I don't make that you know how it works. I don't make that determination. It's up to the officer. He's made his determination. So right now, what we're trying to do is, do you have a ride home?
Also, the thing was the fact is that she refused to do the test. If anything else, she refused to do the test. That's why she went to jail. Literally, that's what they can tell her. I'm like, well, she refused to do the test. That was on her. That's on her.
Are you good to like be out and walk?
Okay. That's why, like, I got dropped off over there, and that's why I walked over here.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So we're trying to get a hold of her sergeant, which is Feliciano Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
So the on-call sergeant, I guess he's not out right now. He's gonna give me a call because she's got her duty.
Is this on a delay? Cause the audio's way behind the movement here.
Weapon and all that other stuff in the car, man. Yeah.
Is it? Is there any way I can just like talk to her over the like? Are you good with that? Like, I swear, like
Well, let me ask the officer, because again, you know.
Like I said.
But I don't have a problem if you're her boyfriend and you guys need to start figuring stuff out. But just give me a second, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. The traffic stop and what's going on right now, he'd prefer that you stay over here.
No, that's fine. Like, I just wanted like.
Yeah, she's okay. I talked to her because she wanted to talk to a supervisor, so I talked with her.
I just like I get it. I just wanted to like let her know that I'm here. I'm gonna go bail her out, like whatever.
Yeah,
that's all I want to do. Like.
All we're waiting for is actually this might be him here. This might be him. Yeah, it's probably him. We're waiting for the 46, and then I'm just because we can't let the weapon go with with them, so I'm just waiting for an LCPD sergeant to show up.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I literally just want to like let it look like, hey, I'm gonna go like.
Yeah.
The male subject identified himself as a Las Cruces police officer and Hernandez's boyfriend, but was denied the opportunity to speak to Hernandez and was soon sent on his way. Later on, a Las Cruces police supervisor arrived on the scene and retrieved Hernandez's police-issued firearm and property before she was taken to jail to be booked. Hernandez was later charged with driving while intoxicated, speeding, and negligent use of a firearm, and was subsequently suspended without pay from her job as
negligent use of a firearm is a very choice one. Speeding I get. Neglect use of a firearm is a very bizarre one.
as a police officer for 2 months. And if you think female cops getting arrested for DUI ends here, you are wrong.
You can follow us home if you want. I mean.
On February 9th, 2020, Cincinnati Police Captain Amanda Caton was pulled over after a Loveland police officer observed her vehicle drifting over the yellow center line.
Turn this on real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, the reason I'm stopping initially why I stopped was you made the turn at the 5-way. There's a dotted yellow line there, and you totally, like,
Oh, okay.
it was in the middle of your car.
I am a Cincinnati police officer too, if that makes a difference.
It doesn't.
I don't know. Where are you coming from?
We were downtown, Loveland.
Okay. Do you have your gun on you?
I do.
Where's that at?
In my purse.
Alright. Let me do this. Let me put your gun in the car, in the trunk. Is that okay?
As soon as confronted, without hesitating, Amanda quickly revealed herself as
Yeah, that's one where they police. This is an example of them using it to hoping it'd get a badge. Because she literally said, I'm a police officer, if that makes a difference. Almost as if to say, I'm a police officer, if that will make sure you let me go.
as a police officer, hoping to escape the traffic violation she had just committed. However, the officer detected a strong odor of alcohol and noticed that their speech was slurred, leading him to confront her about it. And here, we see how entitled police officers can get.
Okay, here's the problem. I smell alcohol on you, okay? And your speech is slurred. And you had your gun on you. I'm not putting that in the trunk, but your speech is slurred and everything. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't just... I see your badge, but I'm telling you, your speech is slurred. You reek of alcohol. You put me in a bad spot.
You want me to drive home, officer?
No, that's not how it's gonna work. You got your gun on you too?
I do. Turn on the radio.
All right.
We're about 4 blocks from our house.
Yeah, we should.
You don't understand the circumstances right now, okay?
I don't.
You don't. I mean, everything's recorded. I can't just do nothing now.
Okay.
You guys both reek of alcohol. You were...
Is his body cam work? Does he have a body cam that's not on or something? What's going on? Why can I not see this guy's perspective? You should have a body cam on.
Passed out sleeping when I pulled you over.
I was not.
Okay. That's fine.
Wide awake.
Okay. That's fine, but she's slurred and everything. I can't just...
No, she's not. You do,
No.
officer,
That's
you do
why.
what you gotta do.
That's why I drove, because I was fine.
Okay.
Well, let's do this.
All right.
Step on out with me and talk to me.
We
Sir,
crossed a yellow line while we were driving. You do what you gotta do.
I have to. You understand that? I have to. It's not that I want to.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Hold on to your ID.
How long you been a cop?
Pat, stop it. Stop.
Sir, you've got your gun on you and you're intoxicated too.
I am not.
Don't.
I am not.
Pat.
She just said you were. That's why she drove home.
She didn't.
She said that's why she drove home.
I said
No, she drove home because she's not intoxicated. You do what you gotta do.
These two are stupid. Especially the dude. Can you arrest the dude just for being an asshole? Because the dude's clearly a drunk asshole.
Well, here's the problem. Two is that you've got your gun on you. Where's that at?
It's on my hip.
It's on your hip? Okay. All right. Miss Amanda, step out with me real quick. Okay? Just talk to me real quick and we'll go from there.
Somehow, the couple tried to talk their way out of the situation, even though they knew they were wrong. The officer then asked Amanda out of the vehicle and later suggested she do an eye test.
Just transfer to inspections.
What's that?
Inspections.
Okay.
We live just down the street.
I understand that. My hands are tied. Okay, everything's recorded, and that's, you know the circumstances.
Right.
Okay. I've got another officer coming to back me up because you both are armed and all that stuff, and he's agitated. I'm just going to check your eyes and make sure you're okay, and we'll go from there. Okay. Now, do you have any head injuries or anything?
No.
Are you epileptic or diabetic at all? You wearing contacts for color or anything?
No, but I'm not going to take any kind of...
Okay, I'm going to have to arrest you for drinking and driving tonight. We'll do the paperwork. I'm not going to charge you for the gun. I'm not going to do that to you. I have too much respect for you. But I have to, I can't not, you know what I mean? Not for this, it's, you understand, right? You understand the position we put each other in. You by drinking at Cindy's and driving, and me by being the one to stop you. Okay, this is my worst nightmare. I hate doing this.
Surprisingly, the police officer who had stopped them encouraged their behavior by being extremely lenient and making it clear that if not for the camera, he would have let them off the hook. I
will admit, he literally did just say he has to because everything's recorded. He did literally say that if it wasn't for the camera, he probably would have let them go. He did make that is a mistake he made.
Even decided to forget the more serious offense of possessing a weapon while intoxicated.
Okay. What district are you with again? You're in?
I'm just moved to inspections.
Okay, well, hopefully we can get through this just easily. It's county. We'll do our best, okay?
You are county or Loveland?
No, I'm Loveland, but I'm saying it's going to county court. Claremont County Court, so. Now, do you say you have no weapons on you or anything else like that? Okay, I'm going to advise you of your rights, just as I would anybody else, okay? You have the right to remain silent, you understand that? Anything you say will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to an attorney and to have one present with you during any questioning. You're unable to pay a lawyer, one will be appointed for you prior to any question if you so desire, okay? Let's have a seat in the back of my car and I'll talk to your husband. We'll park the car, we don't have to tow it. I don't want you to fall down, it's slippery. Stop right here for me. I gotta unlock it. No, if you haven't had too much, you know how it goes, okay?
Amanda Caton was eventually arrested and put into the police cruiser, but when her husband was notified about the situation, he didn't take it lightly.
A breathalyzer test.
Are you kidding me?
No, don't keep your hands where I can see them though for you. Because you said you have your gun on you. Hey.
Knock it off.
I'm doing the best under the circumstances, okay?
You're starting this whole traffic stop because we crossed a double yellow line while making a left-hand turn?
Well, a couple times, but that's the one that drew my attention to her, and that's what I was telling her, okay? We can argue about this, that's what court's for, if it goes that far.
Are you really
If she tests under, I'll just bring her home.
No, she's not going to do a test.
Okay, well, that's up to her.
She's not going to do a test.
Okay, well, I'm not charging her for the gun. I'm not doing anything that.
What the hell? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? No, I said I'm not going to.
What? Why would you?
Because she's intoxicated carrying a firearm.
No, she's not.
Okay, well then she can do the test and prove that.
No, she shouldn't.
Okay, well then she...
Why are you pushing this issue?
Because I have to. I'm not losing my job because I'm letting someone go away.
Job.
You don't know how this works here. Yes, that's how it works.
Yeah, I do know.
If I were to let her go, and why didn't you arrest someone that you thought was
four blocks from our house?
I've arrested people in their garages before. It's not the point.
All right.
So, what's your plan?
What do you mean, what is my plan?
Well, I can park the car here and we can give you a ride home and then we'll drive her home when we're done.
I don't want to ride from you guys.
Amanda Caton was taken back to department headquarters and refused a blood alcohol content test. She was later charged with OVI refusal and centerline violation, while her husband was allowed to leave without any charges. While a lot of these cops commit misdemeanors while intoxicated, a lot of them also act unacceptably, even when they are stone cold sober.
I'm at Meridian and Jackson. What are you doing? Whoa.
She's pulling the knife out of your pocket.
On August 1st, 2021, a Florida man called the police for help one evening after he missed his turn and couldn't recognize his location. He was later approached by two female cops who, instead of helping him, did something totally different.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, so I'm trying to see where my girlfriend. I need my girlfriend to know where I'm at. I'm sure.
We're asking you what happened.
Can you get off the phone, please? We're trying to figure out what happened here.
Well, I tried to make this turn, and I thought it was this turn. It was dark, and I made this turn instead. Long story short, is I ended up off the tracks, and that's where I'm at now. So that's why I'm stuck now, and I can't move back or forward at all. I was asking them down to the police cruiser. I wanted them to send me a tow truck to be able to pull me out, but I tripled it myself.
But it doesn't work that way.
I'm sorry?
Because you're drunk, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
I'm sorry?
You heard me? Like you're drinking.
I heard you. But that didn't make no sense at all. No, I'm not drunk.
Okay. Remember Mike, Quebec 5-3, it's a black.
Okay, so we do have...
It was bizarre that they went just, you're drunk. He literally was just explaining what happened and then just said, you're drunk. They just made the assumption you're drunk. And it's not even like he shows up. They literally just walked over to him. He explained what happened. They just said, okay, you're drunk.
Alright, I'm on Meridian. I'm on Meridian, and it's not a traffic stop. I called you out here. You know...
Okay.
It's Fourth Amendment rights.
It's a crash.
It's not a crash at all.
Not only did the officers try to interrogate him, but it is quite surprising how these two officers concluded that he was drunk, even without conducting any field sobriety tests to prove it.
No, he just made the wrong turn. It has to be because he's drunk. That's their mindset. It couldn't be that someone who maybe isn't from here made a wrong turn. No. It had to be because he's drunk.
As these cops continued interacting with the man, one of them did the most insane thing you could think of.
Who's the victim? Who's the victim?
License, registration, insurance.
I'm sorry?
CSX.
CSX is the victim?
You don't see what happened?
They are the victim right now? Are they the victim
They're
right now?
having to stop their trains because
No, I know black and white how it goes. Lord, I know exactly how it goes.
License, registration,
They know me
insurance.
National Lounge. It's already in there, but I'm not going to give it to you until I need to.
Right now you need to.
I'm at Meridian and Jackson. What are you doing? Whoa.
She's pulling the knife out of your pocket.
Why did you this? Why did you? No.
What the fuck you all think that was gonna do? Officers, how this was gonna not go your favor? He was standing there minding his own business. You don't just get to go into someone's pocket and grab something. That's not how this works.
What are you talking about, yo?
So you just pushed her.
No, I didn't.
Are you kidding me?
No, I didn't. Are you serious?
Yeah.
There was no way this was gonna go in their favor. What the fuck were these two thinking?
What you guys? And I get arrested for calling you? Yes, I did.
Somebody else called.
I know the two boys that called you before school, and then I called you afterwards. So I call you for help, and I get arrested. That is crazy. Who's the aggressive one?
You just pushed my car. It's on
Say
video,
how you
so
want.
you can say whatever you want.
That's fine. You're the aggressor. You.
As a person who did not want to provide his information when we got here.
It's all right there.
Like an hour. I'm not your bitch. I don't go to your car.
There was no way this was gonna go in their favor. Anything they try to charge him with is gonna get dropped. If it doesn't, I'm gonna get so mad.
I called you for help. I didn't call you to be arrested. I called you for help. For those
who don't know, touching or hitting someone against their will is equivalent to battery, and these officers infringed on this man's rights by claiming to search him without any prior warnings. Then, after the officers arrested him, his girlfriend arrived and was briefed about the situation.
He hit something that made him end up like that, right?
Okay, that's a lie. Let's already start. He literally said he turned the wrong way, got stuck.
So we asked for his driver's license, his registration, insurance, and he said no. He has a knife right here, and he keeps putting his hands where you are, so I went to take the knife, and he pushed her. Now you need to.
I'm in Meridian and Jackson. What are you doing? Whoa.
So that is why he's arrested. He's obviously drunk. We can't do anything about the DUI. But like we said, this is a
Me and this, I'd be sus of these two immediately here.
crash, and he pushed her.
It is not surprising that this cop, in a bid to exonerate both herself and her colleague, gave a completely different account of what happened and exaggerated the man's actions. They then concluded, without any sufficient evidence, that he was drunk and had crashed his car.
Me using my discretion and being courteous, which I don't have to do. Exactly, because I don't need to. You've given me no reason to go out of my way to do anything for you. I don't care. I'm a citizen too.
See, this is the thing. This is the reason why nobody trusts officers. Is fucking dipshit thoughts like this. Where so you can just walk over to someone who you don't know what caused, then you're just gonna assume he's drunk, and then you're gonna just go grab into his pockets, and when he still asks what the fuck you're doing, you're gonna then arrest him?
I don't have to be courteous to someone who pushed me.
I didn't push you. Stop it.
It's on video, so whatever. Take it for it.
Stop it.
You also wouldn't give us the information we asked for, so.
Information is only on him right now already. So now what is the issue? Your pride, that's it. You work for the people, you get pride.
I work for the city, I don't work for the people.
You work for the people. You pay your taxes, you pay your taxes.
I pay my taxes too.
Unfortunately, I don't have further information about this man, but subscribe, and I'll let you know once I do.
Please find something. If I find out these two, this stuck and all that, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm going to lose my fucking mind, because I need information on this.
However, female cops thinking they can arrest just about anybody doesn't end there.
Am I being detained?
Put that down. You
Ma'am?
can't have anything in your hands right now. Put that down. I'm ordering you to put that out of your hand.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
Drop that out of your hand now.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
That's fine.
This is 32-year-old Anselmo Morales Torres, who on September 2nd, 2018, was confronted by Cranston officer Andrea Camella in Rhode Island after being reported for suspicious activities while filming a public building. When Officer Andrea arrived on the scene, she repeatedly demanded for an identification, but when Torres refused, the situation soon escalated quickly.
Videotaping?
What are you videotaping?
Facility?
Why are you videotaping the facility? Okay.
It's my own purposes.
So, what's going on?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have any ID on your butt?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. We got a call for a suspicious person, okay? Because this is kind of suspicious behavior.
Okay, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
So, before we act stupid,
You're acting stupid already, officer.
let's just talk about when you're standing in front of a facility that's a government building. You're filming it like that. You want the attention of the security guards, right? There might be some cause for concern for who you are and if you intend to do anybody any harm over here.
Well, I have no ill will.
All right, well, I can't take your word for it, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to identify yourself.
Well, do you...
So here's a funny part about this. How the fuck would you knowing who he is help you determine if he means any harm to anyone? You ain't gonna make that choice in about 2 seconds. You ain't gonna.
You know that we're standing in a public property, and unless you're...
Okay?
I understand.
I'm investigating something right now.
Okay, so am I.
Service, okay?
So am I.
What are you investigating?
I'm a private investigative journalist gathering content for a story. And you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I don't have to provide ID.
For those who don't know, a person who has not been suspected of any particular crime is free to decide whether or not to reveal his identity when approached by authorities. Because this was the case with Torres, he was within his rights to refuse to give out his information. Soon after, Officer Andrea was joined by other police officers. However, that was when the situation only got worse.
Well, you haven't identified yourself to me either. So
I don't have to, ma'am. You're a government official. You're entitled to identify yourself.
fantastic.
What's your name and badge number?
If you do not identify yourself to me,
Yes.
we continue to do this.
Yes.
You tie me up.
Yes.
Okay. Let's not make a bigger thing than we have to.
It's not. I'm just doing a lawfully protected.
Can you identify yourself as a journalist then?
I don't have to, ma'am. This is the United States of America. No, I don't,
I think
ma'am.
you need to review the laws.
Maybe you need to review the laws. Maybe you need to review the laws, ma'am.
Okay. What's gonna happen?
Do you have a supervisor?
What's gonna happen is.
What's gonna happen?
Then this is gonna rise to the level of obstruction of justice because I have to figure out
What crime? What crime do you suspect
You won't
me?
tell me what you're doing here.
I already
Your
told you,
behavior
ma'am.
is highly suspicious.
I already told.
In fairness, she actually did. He said, I'm gathering content for a story. That is literally telling you what he's doing here. What you mean? What more do you want him to tell you? He doesn't need to give you all the information. He gave you what he's here to do.
You, ma'am.
No, you're not explaining.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
If you simply identify yourself
Well, ma'am.
and explain what's going on here, then we don't have an issue.
I already
but I'm
told
gonna
you.
start to get aggravated
Well-
if you take up more of my time today. Do you understand?
Well, ma'am.
Okay.
You're taking time for yourself. I'm a public citizen. I'm on a public sidewalk, recording a public building. Unless you're suspecting me of committing any crimes, then I suggest for you to treat me. Ma'am, don't put your hands on me. Ma'am, don't put your hands on me. Why are you, ma'am? Why are you? Am I being detained?
Put that down. You
Ma'am.
can't have anything in your hands right now. Put that down. I'm ordering you to
I
put
do
that
not
out
consent
of
to
your
any
hand.
seizures or searches.
Drop that out of your hand now.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
That's fine. You don't have to.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
It is a common characteristic of power-drunk cops always wanting to have their way, which is exactly the case with this female cop who went as far as threatening him just to get his identity. The moment her supervisor arrived, she decided to detain Torres.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You failed to identify yourself. As a government official, I demand for you to contact your supervisor right away. You're her supervisor, sir. What's your name and badge number, sir?
That's 422. You can read it yourself.
Okay, and what's your last name, sir?
Listen to me. What are you doing here today?
Sir, well, right now what we're doing is wasting our taxpayers' money and harassing good citizen that's only gathering some content for a story. There's no reason for you guys to put your hands on me and search me and do what you do because this is not Nazi Germany. This is the United States of America. And I'm...
God damn! I don't know why he had to need to say that part. This ain't Nazi Germany, it's the United States of America.
And I will be filing a formal complaint on you and you will be hearing from me. I promise.
What's your name?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay, we can do this very simply. We just want to make sure, verify who you are, okay? What you're doing is engaging in suspicious activity. We got called here.
So I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
Yes, you're being
Under suspicion of what crime?
We're investigating that right now.
Then you have no authority of detaining me. This should be a consensual. This should be a consensual conversation. No, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Here's the thing.
Listen, you don't speak for him. What's your name and badge number? I appreciate that, sir.
Okay. So listen, I'm asking what your name is. Okay?
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
So you guys go ahead and do whatever you need to do. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I will be contacting my lawyers for what you guys just did to me. This is invasion of my privacy. This is invasion of my rights. You guys are putting your hands in my pocket. I did not consent to any seizures or searches, and you guys will be hearing from me. I promise you.
Contrary to what one would expect, her supervisor made no move to investigate the situation and for some reason also refused to give out his name. Not only was Torres illegally detained, but he was also charged to court with obstruction of justice. But cops misbehaving doesn't end here. On June 2nd...
Wait, there's more? Oh, I thought that was the last one. That was my assumption.
In 2009, Janice England, a part-time probationary police officer, and the then chief of police in Ohio, Timothy Escola, were caught kissing in a police cruiser while transporting a burglary suspect who was asleep on the back seat.
Cam video that reveals more than a simple arrest. A 30-year-old female police officer and the much older chief of police caught cozying up in their cop car while on duty. Former Ohio police officer Janine England and her then married boss, Chief Timothy Escola, are seen kissing, snuggling, and caressing each other on an extended trip to pick up a burglary suspect.
The dash cam shows Janice kissing, snuggling, and caressing her boss, who, although should have known better, accepted the gestures with no complaint. Janice must have realized then that their actions were inappropriate because she kept checking the back seat to see if the suspect was still asleep, but this did not stop her from committing this illegal act. However, what they had both forgotten was the dash cam in the cruiser. Following their actions, Janice was fired while the chief of police was allowed to resign.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button and subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.